use Garmin products in a number of areas around the campaign, from the ribs where all the navigation gear and speedos are Garmin, and more recently to displays on the boat where we've started to use them for our sun sensitive displays.
One of the most important things on the America's Cup boat is going to be the displays. They tell you all sorts of information, whether it's your boat speed, your true wind angle, or even the time to the start. And one of the most important things with that is to have it very clear to read. We're out in the elements, there's water on it all the time, and there's also sunlight. So it's really important to have something that is easy to see at high speeds.
One of the most interesting parts of America's Cup sailing is the synergy between data and sailing techniques. And one of the technologies that Garmin is leading is using cameras syncing with other data streams. And we use that a lot in our debriefing and performance analysis, so we can see with our eyes what's happening while we look at the data streams.
As the coach of Artemis Racing, one of the toughest things for me is that we've got these 6 guys that are out racing on the boat and we can't be on board the boat with them. So getting an insight into what's happening on board is extremely difficult, and the Garmin Verb has helped extremely with that. It's been a huge tool for us to be able to be on board after the fact and review what's happening on the boat and listening to what the guys are saying. One of the biggest parts is that we've got 600 lines of data coming off of the boat every, I don't know how many times per second or something like that. But with the built-in GPS on the Garmin, we're able to sync that data with the video that comes off the boat and be able to watch that and analyze things both visually and through the data at the same time.
I think the technology side and the innovation side is pretty important throughout the America's Cup, and that's it's so true on the human performance side as well. On the training side, we use quite a lot of Garmin products that are cutting edge and are really good for us to know, one, so we can monitor the training load, and 2, monitor how well we think the guys are recovering from the training. A lot of our training is based on power data. So the grinders, obviously, we know what sort of power numbers they should be grinding at for what sort of length of time. We use the Garmin Vector pedals predominantly on the helmsmans and the wing trimmers on their bikes on the road, and also on the spinning bikes in the gym. So they know what power they can hold for how long. And the Garmin Vector pedals are a really good training tool for giving us immediate feedback on power numbers. And the guys certainly enjoy looking at the power numbers and looking at how the power numbers increase with heart rate remaining roughly the same as their fitness progress.
Garmin products have become a huge part of our training, and particularly the monitoring of our training by the sports physiologist lead Pete Cunningham. Sadly for some of us, it allows him to watch our every move, from our weight in the morning to our sleep at night to our training in the gym. And it's probably the last part of that that's most important. The monitoring of the power that you put into either a grinding machine or a cycle machine or the running you do is vital to monitor and to track, so we have the most efficient training as possible.